Hello you guys, happy Tuesday. I hope everybody had an awesome Tuesday. Today is April 26th and I am coming to you all with a testimony, okay? Because something happened, oh my gosh, when was this? When was it? Something happened, I think it was last week. Or no, it was on Saturday, the 23rd. It wasn't nobody but God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to come to y'all and tell y'all this story. So, it's going to be really short, but I just want to tell you something God did for me. Okay, so, I got allergies. Oh my gosh, it is hot today. But anyways, let's get started. Alright, so, do you guys remember in this vlog I did, I think, what was the name of it? Can't remember the name of the vlog, but I think my most recent vlog that I posted, I was talking about how I went to the doctor and how they said I had this deficiency. I said like vitamin D and all this other stuff. Well, basically there was one thing that I left out. And I left it out because I said I didn't want to really concern people if it wasn't that big of a deal. Plus it was like a tad bit TMI, like, you know, that's too much information stuff. You know, I'm comfortable coming on here and telling y'all stuff, but I said it was a tad bit TMI, and you know, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be that big of a deal. But basically, the first time I went to the doctor, I got blood work done, and she said that I had high bilirubin. The time before that, when I went to the doctor, I had high bilirubin. So, what bilirubin is? How do I describe this? It's basically, hold on, your liver. Oh my gosh, I gotta think about this. How am I gonna describe it? Okay, I had to look up what bilirubin is because I know what it is, but it's like I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, explain it. So, Google definition: an orange-yellow pigment formed in the liver by the breakdown of hemoglobin and excreted in bile. So basically it's a waste product. Okay, so basically when your liver creates this bilirubin, it's supposed to expel it. Y'all know what I'm saying? But in my case, it was lingering around in the bloodstream. That's not really good. So that's what causes high bilirubin. So, you know, my doctor was like, oh, it might be a problem with your liver, or you might not have the, I think my mom was the one who said that I might not have some enzyme. But basically, our biggest concern was it an issue with my liver or like gallbladder or something? Like, we weren't sure. So my doctor does an abdominal exam. This is the second time I go to the doctor because once I got those lab results that said high bilirubin, she wanted me to come back in. So I went back in and she did an abdominal exam. I got teddy bear here too. You know, this is going to be me, and I'm laying on the doctor's bed, right? And you know when they're doing the abdominal exam, they're sort of like pressing around. And this was funny because she was like, does this hurt? Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Like, for real. I was like, okay, it didn't hurt, but now it's starting to hurt. Like, I left that doctor's office with a stomach ache. It's like, ouch. So basically she was pushing down like this, okay? And she said that she felt a mass. And I was like, what are you talking about? You feel a mass? She said she felt a mass and she wasn't sure what it was, so she wanted me to go get an ultrasound. So on Saturday, I went to go get my ultrasound. And it was funny because when I arrived at the doctor's office to get my ultrasound, they were like, oh, we didn't have you scheduled for today. And I was like, I scheduled it for today. But I still got my ultrasound, okay? Because I was trying to figure out what this mass is. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I was thinking like it would be like a tumor. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if it's cancer? Like, that was like something I thought about. I was like, what if it's cancer? Can it please not be cancer? So I was just concerned, like, what is this? So before I go get my ultrasound, I'm just praying about it. Like, I'm like, God, can this please not be cancer? Can you heal me? And I was just praying against it. And I asked Morgan to pray for me. I'm not sure if she actually did. Morgan, did you pray for me? I asked Morgan to pray for me. I told her about it. And then I told my friend Yeti to pray for me. And she actually called me up on the phone and we were praying together against it. And that's what really made me feel good. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm going to be vlogging at Bible study. So you guys will meet Yeti. But, you know, we were just praying against it. And we were like praying for good health and healing and stuff. And I was like, I'm not even going to be concerned about it anymore. Like, after we really prayed about it, I wasn't concerned about it anymore. I was just like, okay, I don't think it's really going to be anything. Like, it's not going to be anything. So, rewinding back to Saturday, I go to the doctor's office. They play around to say that they didn't have me scheduled. I'm like, yeah, you did. So, I go back to get my ultrasound done. By the way, you know that gel that they put on your stomach, you know, when they're giving you the ultrasound? It's cold. So, shout out to pregnant women because that stuff is cold. I was like, ah. Anyways, So I went and got my ultrasound done, and she was like, first of all, her facial expression, oh my gosh. So pretend that this is me, right? This is me. And she's giving me the ultrasound, and she's looking, this is the computer screen right here, right? And she's looking at the screen like, I was like, what are you looking at? Her facial expression, I thought something was wrong. But then I remembered that I prayed against it. I asked God for healing. I was like, nothing's wrong. Nothing's even wrong. Nothing's wrong, okay? Then about a good 20 minutes later, after the ultrasound was done, she was like, she didn't say anything. And I was like, yes! Oh my gosh. Right when I got out of that doctor's appointment, I was like, I posted it right on Snapchat. I was like, happy with a smiley face. For those of y'all who follow me on Snapchat, that's what that meant, because I was really happy. And I went and posted it on Facebook. I was like, the doctor said I had a mass, and I went and got it checked out. I prayed against it, and boom, it's gone. It was like, everybody was like, yes, praise God. I was like, yes. Whew. And then I got like my other lab results back, because I had to get like blood work for a second time after the first time I got it done the second time. And my bilirubin is not high anymore, and just everything's good. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, like, who did that? God did that, okay? God did that. So I just had to come on here and tell you guys, because whenever he does something for me like this, like I gotta say it like this, you know? It is very windy outside. Can y'all hear the wind? I have my window open. But anyways, that's what I came on here to tell you guys. My short little testimony about the time that God healed me. And I'm pretty sure there have been other times where he's healed me. He's healed me a lot. But this is just, I'm just starting this testimonies, you know, testimonies playlist. So I figured this would be a wonderful video to talk about. But anyways, I'm going to wrap that up. I'm going to wrap this video up. Jeez, I'm just stumbling all over my words. Next week is finals weeks, y'all. Yay, I've been praying for, like, perseverance. Praying for good grades. Jeez. But before I go do any work, I have to go wash my hair. I just bought this. Shout out to, I'm horrible with names, can't remember. I went and got the coconut milk shampoo and the coconut milk conditioner. I'm about to go try it. So hopefully it works out for my hair, because whenever I have on a hat, just know that that means bad hair day. But anyways, wrapping it up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. Thumbs this video up. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.